Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus and happy Halloween. We've had a beautiful holiday so far, and we will continue to see a beautiful Halloween as we head through the rest of the night and into the overnight hours. At least for the start of the overnight hours, there is some evidence that a few of us will see a few rain showers as early as tomorrow morning at about 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. That would mainly be over deep East Texas. Some of these showers may spread all the way up to Interstate 20 as the day goes on. Best chance of rain tomorrow comes at about 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. And again, these are really light. We'll have plenty of cloud cover, but I can't rule out you won't have some raindrops on the windshield tomorrow. So if you wash the car today, you might be washing it again. All right, we've had some rain here of late. Last week, of course, we had 3/4 of an inch a week ago on Monday. And then over Friday into the weekend, we had almost 2.5 inches of rainfall, bringing our monthly total now to just under 4. The departure's still there at about 1/4 of an inch. And that's the way we're going to round things out. So we're going to have a drier than average October. Thankfully, we got a lot here at the tail end that kind of saved it. We had, once again, 3 storms that hit us kind of in a cluster. If you go back to August, we had something similar to that happen. After that hot, dry summer, we had that little bit of a cluster of showers and thunderstorms, and then things dried back out. So this could be evidence of the emerging weather pattern for the upcoming winter and spring, where we may have clusters of storms come in about a week to 10-day pattern, and then things would quiet down. And they'd stay quiet for 3 to 4 weeks, and then we'd have that cluster of showers and thunderstorms coming back in. Just now starting to see that evolve. Of course, that's by no means set in concrete, but we will see how things sort of emerge here over the next couple of weeks. But just kind of giving you my off the top of my head thoughts on what I've seen so far with this year's emerging winter and spring weather pattern. All right, for Tyler, for the month of October, just under 4 inches of rainfall. Lufkin, just over 3 inches of rainfall. I should say Longview and Lufkin just over 1.5 inches. So the deficits are there for the month. Lufkin seeing the biggest deficit at almost 3 inches below average. For the year, still running 8 to 10 inches below average. All right, November in East Texas looks like this. Start of the month, average temperature around 73. Average morning low 51. Look at the drop by the end of the month. By the end of the month, the average temperature is 63 and the average low is 52. It's not as, on average, as rainy as a month as October traditionally is, but we still see some precipitation coming in November. Winds begin to turn more east-southeast, and it's a little breezier at about 8 miles an hour. November's warmest November high, 88 degrees, 1955, 1963. Lufkin hit 90 in 1917 and again in 2010. Longview hit 93 in 1903 and 1944. All right, overnight tonight, it's a seasonably cool night. 51 is the average low. We'll be at around 55 to 57 in Tyler. A few clouds becoming cloudy to the southwest. And again, Crockett and Groveton, there could be a couple of rain showers showing up around 7 a.m. So watch this little wave of energy come by. Plenty of clouds tomorrow. Few scattered showers, yellow and orange. That's a thunderstorm in southern Rusk County tomorrow. So we get a little thunderstorm, not severe. Just kind of drifts through here toward Marshall and Jefferson as late as 2 or 3 o'clock. Showers reach all the way up to Interstate 30 by tomorrow afternoon. We start to see some breaks in the cloud cover, and so highs should make it back into the mid and even upper 70s by Tuesday afternoon. Then high temperatures, again, going to be cooler down here toward Crockett. We saw a little bit of green, thicker cloud cover, longer lasting clouds, better chance of rain. But I think mid-70s at Pittsburgh. I think mid-70s at Longview. Jacksonville around 76 with a chance for a rain shower. Deep East Texas, Crockett, partly to mostly cloudy skies. 74 at Groveton, 75 at Crockett. Might still make it up to 80 at Nacogdoches and at Lufkin. So a 30% chance of rain Tuesday, no chance of rain Wednesday, 20% chance of rain Thursday, another little weak disturbance going by. Friday night, there's a 40% chance of rain, and Saturday, a 60% chance of rain. Sandwiched in between, overnight, right up to about daybreak Saturday, I think the rain chance could go as high as 90%. Then it drops off quickly into Sunday, and there's a small chance of rain next Monday. All right, what's bringing in this weekend rain chance? This is a substantial storm system. Right now, it's in the Gulf of Alaska, but it will dig into the desert southwest here later this week. Scattered showers and thunderstorms rapidly, fast-moving winds aloft. All right, so the winds are moving quickly aloft. That's creating lift in the atmosphere. it's creating what we call shear in the atmosphere. And so that sets us up for the possibility of some severe weather in the high plains and into the southern plains. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is Thursday's risk outlook from the central plains here, northern Kansas, all the way back down to Amarillo and Lubbock. All right, so that's one setup. Then we go ahead to Friday, and that setup shifts farther to the south. Now it's from Oklahoma City down to the Big Bend. All right, so all the way through San Angelo, back to the Big Bend. These storms move out to the east Friday night into Saturday. They lose some of the dynamics, so the wind kind of outraces the thunderstorms, the winds aloft, and then just the overall energy available in the atmosphere because these storms are moving into East Texas late night Friday into Saturday. It kind of robs them of that energy. Doesn't rob them of the rainfall potential. This will be Tuesday. We'll start this Tuesday. You'll see, again, best chance of rain over deep East Texas, but just a smattering of 1/100th of an inch to about a half inch of rain, or a 1/10 of an inch of rain across the area. Thursday, dry, again, maybe just 20% chance of rain. Look at that Friday to Saturday. So we've got downpours coming in again. And again, we can see that storm. It's in the Gulf of Alaska. It's on satellite. Now, we won't be able to put a lot of weather balloons up into that and gather more data until it makes it on shore, but it will within the next couple of days. But right now, like last week, it promises to be a heavy rain producer, anywhere from 2 to 5 inches of rain. But this is going to come a lot quicker. So we may have some flash flooding, ponding on roadways for sure. It's not going to be spread out like it was last week. This is going to come in about a, say, 8 to 12 hour period. So there's a lot of rain, half inch to inch rainfall rates going into Sunday. All right, eye on the tropics. We now have another named storm. It's Lisa, and Tropical Storm Lisa is forecast to move due west into Central America. So Yucatan Peninsula is up here. It stays over Central America. In fact, it moves out into not even into the Bay of Campeche. It does have a possibility of becoming a Category 1 hurricane as it makes landfall Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. But then it just kind of falls apart as it moves through the mountains of Mexico, or Central America, I should say. So not really worried about that. All right, so 2002 Atlantic hurricane season names. We are past Carl now. We're to Lisa. Next one up would be Martin. There is some long-range data that has another named storm possibly forming out in the Atlantic within the next 10 days. We'll see how that, again, all pans out. All right, here's the Bill Scott White Texas Spine Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So widely scattered showers tomorrow. It's a 30% chance. So many of us may end up just cloudy with a couple of sprinkles. Otherwise, you're looking at a few showers, 75, 78 on Wednesday, 82 Thursday. Then we have the big setup for thunderstorms Friday late out to the west, continuing through the day Saturday with highs in the 50s. We're drying out after that. Pretty comfortable, seasonable with highs in the mid to upper 70s. And then some cooler weather moving in the middle part of next week. Have a happy and safe Halloween, everyone.